Well, hello lovely humans, and welcome back to my channel. I went thrifting and I had to tell somebody about it. So you guys, I'm gonna tell you about it. And I figured I'd show you some of the pieces that I picked up and kind of how I like to style things. Yeah, because if I'm gonna go down in a blaze of thrifting glory, I'm gonna take you with me. Darling, you send me. Okay, the first thing I got is this beautiful pink sweater. And I will say that this is not a comfort color for me. A comfort color is one that you turn to that you always feel good in. And I do not wear a lot of baby pink, but I saw this sweater and I had to have it because I personally love these, like the ribbed detail and the fact that it kind of comes in as a V. Can you see it really well? It's kind of, and I knew that when I like tuck it into pants a little bit, that it would really still help me maintain my shape, but it can be nice and big and floppy and super comfortable. So let's go ahead and try this on. Did I put this on backwards? No. Okay, cool. So this is the sweater. Personally a big fan of it, and to be totally honest, I was actually already wearing this today, so it's no surprise that I do like it. I love kind of squishing up the sleeves a little bit to add a little bit of visual interest to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and, I did not think this through because my microphone's on top of the camera. Do I stand up on the chair behind me? Like last year's thrift haul when I fell over? Let's try it. Cool. I don't know if you can hear me. Here's the body of the sweater. Right now it's not giving me a whole lot of shape, but give it a little teensy little French tuck right there, and voila! All the room for food, babies, without losing my waist. Oh my gosh. Bleacher seats are not a good plan to stand on, kids. Do as I say, not as I do. And I think paired with like a simple gold little pendant necklace like this, it just says soft, sweet, and feminine, which admittedly is not normally my style. I like a little bit of edge, but I figured, you know, a mom of three can go for soft and sweet and feminine every once in a while if she wants to, especially when there's room to eat more food. Because who doesn't want to eat more food? I do. I also really love this neckline because even though it's not like scooping or really, really low, I like that it comes out a little further on the sides just to show a teensy bit more. I was gonna say of the décolletage, but it's not really. It's just different. It adds like a little bit of visual interest. So instead of being like a scoop neck or straight across, I love that it comes out just a teensy bit further. I love this sweater. Not normally my jam, but this one I dig. Next up, I grabbed this faux suede, super soft, camel colored button up. And if you're around me for more than 0.5 seconds, you're gonna realize that camel colored brown it speaks to me on a very deep level, which is why practically all of my accessories are a camel brown color. This complements my skin coloring really, really nicely. To be totally honest, Mikkel got a shirt like this recently and I was like, I need that shirt. I gotta find one of my own. So I went out and I found one of my own. It just so happened to be at my local Goodwill, so of course I snagged it. So let's go ahead and try this one on. All right, give that a little French tuck. Cool. Of course, pulling the sleeves up because that's on brand for me. There's something completely timeless to me about a button-up shirt. You can never go wrong, no matter the season, no matter what's in style, no matter what's not in style. This will always be in style. This feels like for sure a timeless little nugget for me. And of course, because this like camel orangey brown thing is super trendy right now, I'm just hopping on that bandwagon. I feel like I could get away with doing another button down because I don't have a lot of chest stuff to speak of. In fact, my mom and I have this joke, if I ever wear something low cut, which is next to never, I just talk about it being a lot of sternum showing. For this one, I can bleacher seat. I can do a simple French tuck, or I can tuck it all the way in to make sure I don't lose my waistline. I also think this would look really cute with a brown leather belt, because that's my branding. Lots of brands. So I was really excited to find this little number. I think it's gonna be one that's gonna be in my closet for a very long time. So you can kind of see a little bit more of the texture of the fabric. It looks like suede, but it feels like fleece. So it's warm, but it's thin, so I'm not gonna sweat my face off, or any other body part for that matter. Next up, I got this linen button-up that's cropped with a little tie for the front. I love the juxtaposition between things that are feminine and show off just a little bit of my body, but also have like a bagginess or almost more of a masculine feel to it. And I felt like this top would be a perfect convergence of those things for me, especially when paired with like some high-waisted denim, so I can still show off my natural waist, but have a nice baggy top so I can just like do normal life stuff without feeling like I'm in a spandex suit. I gotta work on my analogies. So let's try this one on. Should I show you how I currently have it styled with my tan tank top? It's like a throwback to the early aughts when people would layer things like this. Do you remember that? Oh, am I dating myself right now? I probably am. This is not the look I was going for. Hold on. Okay, so here it is with some high-waisted jeans. Yeah. I left the tan tank top because it's really hard to change outfits, okay? So we're just gonna pretend that that's my skin and it's not a tank top underneath this. But I'm already out of breath and we're only on like the fourth thing. So let's play a game of pretend, okay? Pretend I'm stylish, pretend I got rid of that. So here is this top, and what I love about this one is it's got a pattern, it's got a print, which means I will put in less effort to my accessories because this shirt kind of already speaks for itself, so I don't need to dress it up in a whole lot of ways. Again, pairing it with like a super simple little pendant necklace, and I am good to go. Hold on, bleacher shot, okay? There's the tank top. So here we go. I get something nice and flowy on top. It's like a linen material, so it's breathable, but I get to wear it with skinny jeans that still shows off a teensy bit of my figure, so I don't feel like I'm being swallowed whole. Yikes, I really should have taken that tank top off. Oh, if you're still watching this video, thanks for hanging in there with me. Next up, another camel colored item. We're building a brand, people. So I got this slightly cropped, very, very loose sweater. And of course the color again is something that complements my skin tone really nicely, so I like it. I also like that it is shorter, so it adds some visual interest. It's different than just like a big old sweatshirt that would swallow me whole. So let's go ahead and try this one on. Let's see, how much is this one? $7. Might be a little high, but it's okay. Does anyone else rip off their tags like that? No, just me? Of course, this one definitely needs to be worn with high-waisted jeans because it's not quite long enough to be worn with like normal or like mid-rise or anything like that. It's gotta be high-waisted. Otherwise I'm showing off bits of my bod that I don't want to show off. So for this one, I don't think I'd be able to do like a full all the way around tuck. I just think it would keep slipping out and it would drive me crazy. But I can do a simple French tuck, which of course I'll show you on the seat in a minute. But first of all, let's show you a little up close. I love the drop shoulder on this. It just gives it such a relaxed feel. And because this is such an understated sweater with like a couple of cute different details like the drop shoulder and the slightly cropped length, I can dress it up with other things to add in that funkiness that I normally really, really like to have in outfits. For example, a hat. Because this top isn't loud, it doesn't make a huge statement, I can dress it up with other accessories that I love, especially hats for when my hair is too dirty to see the light of day. We just kind of cover it up and call it fashion. But really, it's just being a mom of three. And here is the far away shot. I think this one would go well with like a belt or something, just to add, again, because it's so simple, I can add more textural pieces, like adding a belt in. That will really kind of enhance the look. I have no idea if that audio from far away is gonna be garbage. I probably should have checked that, but the show must go on. Next, we got, no, we'll save you for last because you need a different pair of pants. Next, I branched out of my comfort zone a little bit and got a baby blue bomber jacket. I've wanted a bomber jacket for a really, really long time, and this pretty little number was calling my name. Do you hear it? Jamie. Jamie. You heard it, huh? Yep, I needed it. And full disclosure, I actually bought this for a main channel video because I want to paint the back of it, because I know it's really, really cool and trendy right now to wear a personalized jacket on your wedding day that says like Mrs. Wolfer or whatever, or till death do us part or something. So I grabbed this with the full intent of using it for a main channel video, but I'm gonna paint something on the back that I will really like, so let's go ahead and try this on. All right. And this one was $9.99, but the green tags were 50% off. $5, yo. I love that it's lightweight because we very rarely warrant a heavyweight jacket here in Murrieta. So this gives me a cool chic vibe without making me too warm, which is fantastic. Again, I could totally like pull up the sleeves. Oh, I shouldn't have worn a long sleeve shirt with this because now it's translating funny. Now it looks like I have no fashion sense at all whatsoever. And the reason I have wanted a bomber jacket for so long is I love, again, that juxtaposition of pairing it with something that's a little bit more form-fitting and adding something a little bit more loose that almost has like a touch more of a masculine feel, and that's what a bomber jacket says to me, especially when I don't put like a loose flowy top underneath. And I love that it comes tapered in right here, and because it is so loose, you can still see a little bit of shape underneath, but it gives me like that effortlessly cool tomboy vibe that sometimes I really, really vibe with. And it's another great hat option, because when you're rocking something like this that has like a statement but not a huge statement, you can put on more accessories like hats for when you run out of dry shampoo. Also, how cute is this hat? Is it not the cutest? I think it's so cute. We got it at Stamford Bridge. Go Chelsea. So I still can't decide if I want to actually paint this for a main channel video or not, or if I just want to keep it as is. I just think something painted on the back would be so cute. But a jacket like this would also pair super, super well with a graphic tee, something underneath it that just like makes a statement. Graphic tees normally have statements on them. Or just keep it simple with a nice plain white shirt underneath too. A girl's gotta have options, right? Oh, I didn't intro this one. Okay, I should have kept that one, the other one on for the flow of the video. This, a suede pink blazer, like actual suede. It's so soft. It's so yummy. Let's see. $9.99, green tag, 50% off. Yeah, buddy! As a wedding planner, I go to a lot of professional meetings, and even though I like a good bit of funk every once in a while, sometimes I have to act my age and look like an actual business person. So I love the option of going with something like a warm corally pink suede, so I still look businessy, but Jamie gets to let her funk out. You know what I mean? Bleacher shot. So here is the length on this one. I would probably tuck that in a little bit just to add a little bit of length difference. But it's a great way of looking professional without losing my weird sense of style. Because it's a different texture, it's a different color, it's not a black blazer. He wants his blue blazer black. Next. This is a giant haul, you guys. I got another sweater. Listen, guys. I like sweaters. I don't get to wear them very often, so when I do, I like to have options. I also like clothes that I could sleep in, because Mama likes to just like change from jeans to pajama pants and then just sleep in whatever shirt she's been wearing, and this is sleepable. This is 100% sleepable. Just like the pink one earlier, this one has like a ribbed V detailing on it, which allows me to be sloppy but chic. Let's go ahead and try this on. Look, another dropped shoulder. And the ribbing on the side still allows me to, it still gives the illusion of shape without actually hugging anything. I would probably leave this one untucked because it has a really thick band at the bottom, but I could potentially tuck it in. Yeah, I don't know if I like that tucked in. Let me know what you think. Okay, here it is tucked in. It just bunches kind of funky because of that really generous ribbing at the bottom. And here it is untucked. Definitely think I'm digging the untucked vibe for sure. So we've got all of this great floppiness here to work with, but the V pulls the eye in and makes this look slimmer, combined with the band at the bottom, the like ribbed base, really helps me to still maintain my shape while being immensely comfortable. If you haven't picked up on this, Mama likes a floppy shirt, okay? She does, because it makes her feel chic, but also, you know, comfortable. And last, but most certainly not least, and I save this one for last because it requires another pants change. Well, it doesn't require one, but I wanted it to have a pants change. Let's try it on first with the skinny jeans. And here it is. Ooh, that does not translate well when it's not on the body. It's one of those where like the neckline looks like it's been severed from the rest of the shirt. This is from Target, but I got it at Goodwill for probably cheaper than it was at Target. And it is like the softest material. Again, I could sleep in it. And that's a big deal to me. So let's go ahead and try this one on. Why are these so weird to put on? It feels like you're choking yourself. Nope. Definitely no necklace with this one. And here is that top. Let me get a close up so you can kind of see it's just like the softest material. And I got this one because it has that feminine element of kind of showing off a little bit of chest without showing off too much sternum. And 2, it doesn't require a lot of accessories for me to feel like I'm being funky with it. Again, it's pretty loose fitting even though the size says extra small. It's not extra small at all. So I could potentially tuck it in to some high-waisted jeans like this, or it's really hard to get things smooth under these. You ready for this? Or I could step up the funk and put them with some super loud pants because your girl loves these bell-bottom yoga pants. I do. They're so comfortable. The only thing that I probably change is usually when I wear a shirt tucked into these, I actually put on a pair of Spanx or like more form-fitting shapewear to hide the bulkiness of the shirt. Because right now it's kind of bunching up in areas. It's not as attractive as it should be. But I like this top because it has detail to it, so I don't have to do as many accessories because it already has a statement to it. But it's simple enough that I can either pair it with skinny jeans or a loud pair of pants. So this one I think is super, super versatile. I'm a big fan of it. Ooh, wait. Or just go super funky and add a hat too, because hats with some sort of statement shirt and loud pants is like when I feel the grooviest. When I'm like, I need to express myself through my clothing, this is my go-to. I am brave. I am free. I'm who I'm meant to be. This is me. So that's all we have for today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. I appreciate it. Are you guys thrifters too? Let me know in the comments below. I love thrifting because it's inexpensive. It is not fast fashion. It's a great way to save money and not buy brand new clothes because I can't keep up with the times and I can't afford cool stores. But I can thrift, and that's okay by me. And until next week, bye guys! Darling,